Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and welcome back to the 2016 13 Days of Slime Toy Reviews. Today, we're going to be opening up some of the blind bag Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures mini figures and Gooage. Yeah, that's right. They made Pac-Man minifigure blind bags that came with slime. Now, these actually came out a couple years ago on store shelves for the Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures cartoon series. This toy line was released by Bandai, and these particular minifigures and the Gooage are actually supposed to complement another figure that they released in the line. So, that means for this video, it's time for the return of Gooage Spewing Pac-Man. Hey, what's up, everybody? Gooage Spewing Pac-Man, yeah! This is one of the weirdest toys I feel like I've ever reviewed. If you never watched my video on this, it's one you've got to check out. Essentially, this Pac-Man came with slime that you put in this weird little ice cream scooper right here, and then he pours that slime into his own head, and then he barfs the slime out. I have no idea what they were thinking when they made this thing, but it's hilarious, and now we've got some blind bags that are meant to accompany it. So he's gonna chill right here while we open up these brand new blind bags. So as you can see, there are 50 minifigures to collect, and every bag comes with 3 figures and Gooage, which is what they call their slime. The back of the bag actually gives you an example of some of the little minifigures that you can find with these particular bags. So without further ado, let's start ripping these open. Let's do it. Come on. Yeah, dive right on in there. Alright, so first things first, check that out. We got a little Ziploc baggie with some green Gooage. This actually looks just like the bag that came with our Gooage Spewing Pac-Man over here. So pretty sweet, pretty good stuff. Alright, the minifigures. That's what I'm really in for here. Well, I mean, I love the slime, but I want to see the minifigs. Let's do it. Yes! So these are actually really cool because they're like these tiny little, like solid color, semi-translucent minis of Pac-Man and various characters. So look at that. We got a little, he's like a little laying down, kind of confused Pac-Man. We got one of the ghosts, one of the weird looking ghosts with hair from that new cartoon. Oh, I like this Pac-Man. Check him out. Very angry. Angry Pac-Man. He means business. Business. All right. Put these guys over here. Let's open up another bag. These are actually really cool. The minifigures are actually really awesome here. Oh, check this out. There's rare glow-in-the-dark figures. Whoa, that's going to be fun. So here we go. Another pack of slime. That's awesome. We get all this slime with this guy. All right, here we go. More minis. What do we get? No glow-in-the-darks. But, oh, this is pretty cool. So this is totally him doing his little flying and eating thing. You know, like in the games. Mouth, 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 mouth. That's pretty sweet. I love these. These minis are sweet. Oh, look at that. Classic Pac-Man pose. That's got to be the best one right there. That is cool. Is that the same Pac-Man? Yeah, it's this guy again. Just in a different color. So I would imagine that within the 50 minifigure count, they count different colors too. Color variations, which is a total classic minifigure thing to do. Alright, here we go. Final bag. Another thing of goo. Let's see what minis we get in here. Oh, look at that. We got the exact same minis from my first bag. Wow. So that's probably the way they're packaged then. I guess you get the same 3. Okay, so I got some doubles. Well, what can you do? But that's it's still pretty cool. I mean, this is a great little lineup of minis. But now we want to look at the slime, right? We're going to play with the slime here. So let me bring this in. I'm going to open this bag here. The bag is ripping while I'm trying to open it. Come on, bag. I want my slime out of here. There we go. Okay. Let's get our goo out. Oh, wow. Look at this stuff. This is actually really nice slime. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Goo out of there, Gooage. I love that they call it Gooage. It's like they wanted to come up with their own word for the slime that wasn't already taken. They didn't want to call it slime. They didn't want to call it ooze. Goo, close enough. Gooage. What about gooage? It'll be our own thing. Actually, I really like the consistency of this slime, too. It's got a nice kind of runny feel. Look at that, the way it oozes down. It's a little sticky. It's a little more solid than, say, like the Mattel slime, but this is still really good. It's definitely better than, like, the dollar store offerings I've been looking at recently. Ugh, now my hands are all gooey. I don't know if I'm going to be able to open this bag. You actually get a pretty good amount of gooage in the little single bags, but here, I mixed them together here. Look at that. That's a nice amount of goop. So I guess, if we want to here, we can now just kind of take this and glop it on our minis. That is cool. Okay, so this is what we really want to do, right? I mean, obviously, like, we can mix up our minis. Yeah, mix up our minis in the slime. Oh, yeah, now they're just totally filthy and covered in this sticky mess that I'm going to have to clean off at some point. Okay, go me. But this is what we got to do, right? We can't just, like, leave Gooage Spewing Pac-Man sitting over here not showing off his really, really weird action feature, right? So let's go ahead and take these minis and the slime, and we'll stick them in his little ice cream scooper. And, my hands are so slimy right now. Look at the way this stuff sticks to your hands. This is crazy. Okay. All right, here we go. I got me a scoop of gooage and minifigure ice cream, I guess, and I'm gonna dump this in my head. Oh, it definitely doesn't run out of that scoop very good. You gotta kind of help it out. There we go. But look, you can totally shove the minis down in there if you want to. I guess that totally makes sense. Like, oh, we'll just put all these mini ghosts in my head here. Yeah, because why not? Okay, and then we're going to take the little plunger. We're going to put it back on the head because now we're going to press down. Oh my god, my hands are so slippery. Let's try that again, shall we? Oh, yeah. Look, with the minis mixed in, it just looks like he's throwing up his lunch. Oh my god, this is just... it's still just one of the weirdest slime toys I think I have ever seen. It's so... It's awesome! I mean, it really is. It's awesome because it's so weird. Like, when you think of Pac-Man, is this what you think of? Barfing up slime? That's totally a Pac-Man thing, right? I remember the game when he did that. It happened all the time. He was always like, barfing up slime. Weirdest stuff ever. Well, there you guys go. I hope you enjoyed this really weird video. Taking a look at the Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures blind bags with gooage. These I don't believe are still on store shelves. You might still be able to find them floating around. Like I said, they were out a year or two ago, year and a half ago maybe. I actually recently just found these at a convention and I picked them up. So you might have to do a little bit of searching for them. Happy hunting, my friends! And until next time. Foolish mortals, it is I, Phantom Dan. I hope you enjoyed this video. Was it a scream? Then be sure to hit that like button. And if you are dying for more slime videos, don't forget to subscribe.